Worried men and wooden soldiers. We've adapted to the fleas and the no-benefit part-time jobs in the service sector, and the social construct where more ID and background checks are required for a library card than for a semi-automatic rifle. The postcards arrived back home long after the vacation was over. The nightly sandpaper screech of the mating frogs in the abandoned pool behind the house next door tints our dreams and inserts a new thread of images into the mix. In my case, a dye drop of sordid, sensationalized B-movie sour bites and imposter complex scenarios. Too many travelers broken down or wiped out on Great Gatsby Curve, wearing cheap clothes dyed with the blood and tears of abused workers in countries where our tourists don't visit. My cousin from Wichita Falls crashing on the couch until he finds another job explains that he's tranced, not stoned. Gang tattoos on his neck, a cattle brand identifying his owner. Buddha bowls full of speech and circumstance. Sitting alongside worried men and wooden soldiers. Meeting under an oak tree, believing ourselves to be heroes to our valets. Flaws and bruises airbrushed away with a coat of baconaise. Character armor separating us from ourselves. Fetus protected, child abandoned. Governor Ultrasound leads the charge, drunk on Alabama feeling, dressed in manatee gray. They inflate you with images of possessions, and then execute you when you rob the goodie train. Picasso is entertained as the mother of his child and the partner in his bed pull hair, scratch flesh, and draw blood. It provides a distraction from the work of protesting public violence. Me, I'm slipping around with Jolie Blonde, sleeping by the light of a red moon, while the Tommyknockers try on invisibility cloaks. You're not allowed to emerge fully formed out of nowhere. They'll rhapsodize over work you did years ago that's now repackaged and that someone else is making money off of, but ignore your present activity. Reminded of our cast by worried men and wooden soldiers. Thursday night, happy hour at the Phoenix Saloon, New Braunfels, Texas. The talent playing for tips sings original songs tinged with Texas texture and reality for a crowd of 50, drinking, sharing gossip, tuning him out. He could be Waylon or Hank, but he's not. He's Jeremiah something or other, truth teller. And after the originals fall on deaf ears, he closes with Stand By Me. I will, brother. The troops are drinking to forget, but I can't forget that we're going broke creating enemies to whom we can assign all of our own worst qualities, and creating them faster than we can kill them. We're being drug tested again tomorrow. but not for the opiates of consensus reality and manufactured consent. Addressed not by our names, but by our function, until we wear out. Marinated in flop sweat, sautéed in bombast. The spotlight shines on those who've fallen off the merry-go-round. It's meant to make an example of them, and there's no incentive to look away. High on incontinent fever dreams of exceptionalism and empire, they create a wasteland, fill it with a genetically modified buffet and designer babies, then call it peace. Kept in place by worried men and wooden soldiers.